Okay, Troy. Anthony Truss on Facebook Live says, do y'all think hip-hop is forever changed? Or can we really get back to what I believe was making music was all about power and truth, the struggle?
Man, I don't know if y'all want my answer on this, Willie D.
Give me the answer,
You want the answer on me? Look at it, I'm gonna tell you straight up. Music done changed so much that it done dumbed down to me. I'm gonna keep it 100. Music done dumbed down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's from the crack era, the crack babies that's coming up that didn't have the education behind them to really speak the truth and to really speak knowledge in their music and really understand where the music came from. But right now, I'm not hating on none of the guys that's making it. I love y'all. I love anybody that can make money off their craft, whether I like it or not. But you done dumb down the music, and that's one of the reasons I got out the music industry because it's so hard to come back when you liking the dumb down music. I don't know if you know what I mean by dumb down, and you want to know, I tell you.
Tell me.
Dumb down music, panda. Come on, man, that's ridiculous.
See, here's the thing.
That's
right?
dumbed down.
But here's the thing, though. See, we gotta. If we're gonna talk about the dumbing down part, we gotta also acknowledge the dumb down that was going on when we were doing it. The big difference is that was more diversity. You know, you had some dumb stuff going on every now and then.
Every now and then.
You know, in the in the what do you call it, the golden era of hip hop. You had more diversity. You know, for every Ghetto Boys, you had a Tribe Called Quest. You know, for every Salt and Pepper, you had a JJ Fad. For every Will Smith, you had an Ice-T.
Yeah.
You know, for every Public Enemy, you know, you had a NWA.
Yeah.
You know, you had the yin and the yang.
Yeah.
You know, and now you just got all yang.
Yang.
You got all. It's all the same. So I personally, I like Panda. I do.
I don't like what he's saying. He ain't saying that. He's not rapping.
I know, but it's like you say, it's dumb music.
It's dumb music. It's dumbed down.
But here's the thing, you know, like
I'm not hating on him. Trust me. I respect what he done did.
This is what I'm saying. This is the point I'm trying to make. I like the relief. I like the fact that everybody don't do the same kind of music. I mean, I love conscious music, but I don't want to hear it all day.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I want to hear a little gangster music.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to hear somebody talking about, you know, putting it down in the bedroom the right
some
way.
love music.
I want to hear somebody spin the game. I want to hear somebody going in on politics sometimes. And sometimes I want to hear somebody just ain't talking about nothing, but got a good little old beat, a good little rhythm. Yeah. And, you know, just like, you know, I ain't got to think about nothing. It's cool. You know, like the problem I say, again, is that it's too much of it.
Yeah, it's too
much of the same thing. And I think that if we had more diversity, I don't think that people would be so focused on that, on whatever the latest hot song is that people are saying that's not really talking about anything. Because, you know, I like Humpty Hump. When Humpty Hump came out, I liked that song, but it was a stupid song,
it was
you know.
Stupid, but it was jamming, though.
But the thing about it was jamming, but also, now here's the thing, though. Also, Shock G could write.
Yeah, they gave you a story, though. It was a story.
But Shock G could actually rap.
Yeah.
If you listen to his other stuff, especially.
Yeah.
That was one of those songs that he was going dumb on. He was like, you know what I'm saying, I don't care. Yeah, I like the bite. It's a cardinal sin. At that time, it was a cardinal sin to bite. Yeah. And he said, I like the bite. Mm-hmm. To me, that was brave. He was brave to even say that.
Yeah. But he had Tupac on there.
Yeah.
He had
on the album.
On the album.
Yeah.
They was conscious rapping about they had story they was telling. See, I don't mind the storytelling. I want to hear the storytelling. You know, it's when I can't follow your story and it's dumbed down to me. It's like, this is not what I want to do. Right. This is not what I want to listen at.
Because even the Ha had a story. That's before some of y'all time.
Yeah, before their time. But
yeah.
The music done changed so much that I don't just listen to the radio all the time. Because I don't want to hear these same dumb songs all the time that to me, they grew up on and riding a little short yellow bus.
But let me ask you something. Why do you think the music is going in that direction?
I got to blame the gatekeepers, the ones that's playing it. The people that's playing it, and to me, it's the crack era babies that's coming up.
But it's not just the crack; it's the meth, it's the heroin. You know, it's all of that.
It's the drug area. Yeah, and I'm gonna take
because and let me say this also because it's very, very important that we make sure that we talk about these other illicit drugs because When you say crack, a lot of times, people that ain't black tend to think that that's something exclusive, like the black people got that market corner, the crack market corner. But they tend to just think, okay, that's just for black. No.
I'm gonna have to admit, Willie D, because I'm a part of that era. I'm a part that made that developed those babies like that. And I hate to say I am, but this is the truth. But I apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't have a blueprint. Didn't know that what I was doing was gonna turn these babies out like that. If I'd have known, I probably wouldn't have done. I wouldn't have took that life like I took for the street life. Now I made sure my kids got the education, but it's a whole bunch of kids didn't.
Which many, high level drug dealers do.
Yeah.
Make sure their kids are educated.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at them straight across the board. Their kids ain't in the streets.
No, my kids the one in the streets, but I hate that I look back and seeing what I done.
Well, you lost one. You lost. I mean, you didn't lose him, but for a minute.
He went to street. I say he went to street college.
Yeah.
He went to college. We went to the street college.
But he didn't have to though. He just did it.
I don't understand why. When I asked him why he did it, he went and robbed the corner store. Now I would have been more happy if he'd robbed the bank. You see what I'm saying? An armored car. Don't use your striper for a corner store.
Yeah.
There ain't no money in that corner store. I asked him when I went and bailed him out. I said, bro, why did you rob that corner store? You know what he told me? Dad, I'm sorry. I'm going to make it up to you. I'm going to make sure you be able to kick your feet up one day from what I just did. I'm sorry. He didn't tell me why. I'm like, did you have an inside connection on this store? They were bringing in drugs. I had a bunch of money or something. Why did you rob this store? Go hit the bank. I've been bragging on my son. My son hit a bank. I'm from the streets. I told him, if you wanted to hit a lick, you should ask your pops. I'm from the streets. I'd have set you up a lick. They wouldn't have been able to call the police. I know it don't sound good saying about your kids, but that's what I would have done. I'd have set my son up a lick. If you got nuts that hang to your socks and you ready to go in the store one deep to rob a store, let me set you up a lick and get some real money.
Yeah, my mama always told me if you're going to do something, do it big.
Do it big, man. A corner store, they ain't got no money in the store, so I didn't
That's
understand.
anything. If you're going to do something, do it big.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, man. What is the biggest misconception about Lil Troy?
That I ain't pay people.
Is that right?
Yeah, they all said I ain't pay nobody and this and that, and I paid everybody.
I don't know if that's the biggest misconception, because I really haven't heard stuff like that.
They all talking about I didn't pay this people, I ain't pay this. I paid everybody.
Yeah.
Then they, the streets talk said I gave up some people and I went to feds and stuff. I looked at that and laughed at the same time. Anytime you want to bring down a person, a character, you got to bring down a person, you got to assassinate his character for one. Mm-hmm. So that's the way they try to do me, assassinate my character. I've been in the streets for so long and done so much in the streets. So in order to bring me down, they had to try to assassinate my character. But it didn't work. It tried, But I did so much for so many people for so long, it just couldn't work. It didn't go over right. They tried, people tried, but.
So any of these people that was getting money with you, or any of them, what are they doing now?
Everybody that was getting money with me, I don't think nobody really getting money no more.
Yeah.
Nobody. And all of them I paid. I'm writing checks for $100,000, $80,000, $65,000. I'm writing checks on these guys at the time before I went to jail. I made Universal pay me before time, before the quarter was up, in order for me to pay everybody on my crew, because I was finna go to the feds. I didn't want to go to the feds and nobody got paid. So I paid everybody before time, made Universal pay me before time. And that's not normally, you know how the record companies are. They don't normally give you no money and before it's time to be paid.
Right.
But I made them give me some money to really pay my whole entire crew, everybody that was on that project. Yeah, I showed them love.
So what, when you went after that money for Universal, and Universal was cutting those checks, at some point they stopped cutting those checks.
Only time they stopped cutting my checks is when the World Trade Center got hit. Right. Now since that done back
they held on that money tight when they
but see, we wasn't selling no records or nothing then. We wasn't playing no music. The publishing wasn't doing nothing because they was just talking about the event that done happened on the radio every day. So they weren't playing no records, so I wouldn't get no publishing like that.
Right.
Now they back gravy. I gotta tell you, they gravy.
Yeah.
Still right now today, I signed a damn good deal with Universal and I still get paid every quarter. Good.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of checks that
Can,
right?
can we
Oh,
show?
man,
You don't want to show?
I ain't really interested.
Hey, what the thing is? They want to show some? Cause we can show them. It ain't no problem. I don't have no problem showing what.
What you
kinda,
show, what you showing?
I can show the checks that come in every quarter.
Oh, shit, okay, it's the first right here on Willie D Live.
Hey, we're first on Willie D Live.
Show a check.
People that still getting money, you know what I'm saying? They about the choice. You still getting money? Yeah. I'm gonna show you. Who got the camera up? Which one of these cameras looking at me right now? Which one?
Let me see first.
Look here. You're going to see Sound Exchange right here, Universe Publishing, royalties, Sound Exchange, royalties. Look here. This is continue to go. Look, this is just happened right here. Sound Exchange, 613, right? We're going to hit Sound Exchange. This Sound Exchange, all right? You know, I hate to show the people this here because they don't know how I'm doing with it. What that say?
Oh, hell.
Huh?
So you still getting about 40 racks
quarter.
every quarter.
Wow.
That's good money, man.
I done a good deal. I signed a good deal.
Yeah.
All I gotta say, I signed a good deal.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Can I get some dap? Some handshake or something?
You get some dap on that, man. You get some dap on that.
Yeah.
Man. So you know, with all the prosperity, man, what's like the worst thing that you had to endure in this business?
Man, my worst thing, people didn't follow me. They didn't understand the business of entertainment. It ain't like when we get entertainment, we get royalties and all this stuff paid down the line. It ain't like going to McDonald's, getting a job. You making $5 an hour, working 8 hours a day, you get $40 a day or whatever. At the end of the week, you can calculate your money. You can't calculate your money in the music industry, especially with the deductions and the way the Universal and the big companies calculate the pennies on the dollar. It's hard to know what you got coming in. And I tried my best. I had my lawyer come down. They wanted to teach everybody how this shit worked. Nobody showed up. Nobody wanted to know. Oh, man. Instead of them coming with me, they want to say I'm trying to mess over them because you don't know. By you don't know something, it's easy for you to say, you trying to mess over me. You getting over on me because you don't know. Instead of you getting with me, explain this to me. Show me how this works. Let me know. Put me down with this here. But us in the black community want to feel like, he just messing on me off the top. Instead of getting with me. That was I hated that. I brought my lawyer all the way from Philadelphia to teach the class, to teach us how this worked. Nobody wanted to show up. So I said, oh, well, I'm going to show up.
You say you brought your lawyer from Philadelphia
Yeah.
to come to Houston?
He came to Houston to
teach
show
your artists?
Everybody hollered.
class?
Yeah. And they didn't want to show up.
Man, that's some MoDap right there. That's MoDap.
Yeah.
Can we hashtag MoDap?
MoDap.
Man, damn.
Yeah, I did that, man. Didn't nobody want to come? Nobody really came.
That's one of those Barry Gordy moves.
I was I wanted to teach you how to do business with me.
Right.
So if I can teach you how to do business with me, we can go further. That's why nobody was never on another album with me.
So you understood early on that if you allow artists to get in their own lane and to grow, you can do business. You can eat with them longer. Because, you know, a lot of times people have artists, or they not just artists, but anybody that they work with, and at some point that person starts to grow.
Yeah.
And they try to hold them back purposely.
I didn't.
If eventually if that person's growing and that person wants to leave, they're eventually going to leave anyway.
Yeah.
If they're going to leave to do their own thing, it would behoove you to do business with them, figure out a way how you can continue to eat with them.
Check this out.
As opposed to running them off.
Check this out. I had a group on my album. They made this song, Bitch in My Book. Everybody loved Bitch in My Book. Universal came to me, they Troy, man, if we put this song out, we're going to sell another 500,000 records, Troy. Let's put this song out. So I go to the guys that's on the song. Bro, let's do a video of this song, but right now, I'm not going to put another song out that I'm not on. So I'm going to write an 8-bar verse to this song, and we're going to do a video. The guys told me, in order for me to, I was already paying them to be to do a video. They told me in order for me to put 8 on their song that's on my album, I had to pay them. They want me to pay them for me to put a verse on their song on my album. I'm like, bro, y'all not thinking. Think about it. Y'all not signed to me. If we put this song out, we're going to sell another 500,000 records. Y'all can go and do what the hell y'all want to do. Y'all not signing me. What you thinking about? They couldn't see that at all. But I'm able to tell them that, hey, man.
Wait a minute. Who owned the record?
I own the record.
You own the record.
Yeah.
You own the lyrics also?
They signed to me. They signed
They signed the publishing.
over to me.
Right.
In return, I gave them.
Okay, so at the end of the day, they did not want to do the video.
No, they wanted to do the video. I paid them to
But
do
they
the
wanted
video.
to pay you.
They want me to pay them extra money for me to put an 8 on the song.
Okay, my point is this. Why didn't you just go and put the 8 on the song?
Because I was like, I don't care. Y'all don't want this money? Y'all don't want to be famous?
Right.
I left it alone. I'm making money. That's what I did. Instead of me putting that song out.
Man, you should have called me. We could have did a remix.
We should have did
You shoulda called-
Right now today, they still ask.
Because I remember
Look,
that song. That was a hot one.
I never gave Universal the masters.
Yeah.
Universal don't have the real tape, so they could never put a remix to Wanna Be a Ball out. They can't put Bitch in My Book out. They can't clean it up because I got the reels. Only thing they ever got from me was the CD. Make y'all a copy. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how live I am. That I still own I still got the original masters. Universal don't have them.
Right.
So I could go in and change the words up and put it out if I wanted to.
So Universal dropped the ball big time on that
They
one.
done called me several times asking me for it. But not in the last 8, 9, 10 years they haven't. But prior to then, they was asking me for it. And I kept putting them off. Man, the reels got different songs on. I got to try to separate them and all this shit. And I never gave them the actual reels to none of the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were so enthused about, because the record had legs, they just wanted the CD to make pressed up copies. At that time, we were still selling records through Southwest Wholesale. So I sold another 15 to 20,000 records just through Southwest Wholesale real quick before they must put it back out.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have the masters.
So continuing on with this good streak of business genius you got going on, I hear you doing some business out in California with the weed folks.
Hey man,
Tell me about that.
I got me 40 acres in California, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They say you're supposed to get 40 acres in the mirror. I got 40 acres and 72 plants.
Man, let's talk about that weed when we come back.
All right.
You did?